Let's see if I can fish some of these other dishes out. I'm going to try to give y'all some treats. Okay, here we go. Don't know how these end up in the water. Oh, what a wet. Okay, I'm getting out of the water. Okay. I'm going to get y'all a special treat. A special treat. There y'all go. Okay. Let's get some people on here and then we'll start with the special treats. I can't reach any of those. Where are you going, Moo? Let's see if I reach my arm out to get this. Okay, I got that one. We got one person here. Hey, whoever you are. There's a doe. Okay. Here we go. One bite hit them and it doesn't get into the dish. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we go. There we go. Big truck, big truck. It is getting cool out here, y'all. Oh, one person's back again. Okay, we have Spot, Moo, Edo, Locket, Ethereal Princess, Noah, Little Noah, Ethereal, and Kaizera. There we go. It's going to be a cool one again tonight, but this is going to be our last cool night for a while. Thank you, whoever you are, for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening. It is getting a little chilly. Kaizera, are you not hungry? Would you rather drink water, Kaizera? Muddy water. They love the muddy water. Must be something about the muddy taste that they enjoy so much. Hey, Kai Kai. She's just not interested in the food, y'all. Marcus, cute raccoon. Yeah, they do have raccoon tails. I agree, Marcos. Little Pete. How many cats' blood? Are you asking how many cats I have? There's 9 out here. Little Peep. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you on this beautiful, cool evening. Very cool out here. Raccoons where? They're just cats. 8 John Williams. They do have raccoon-looking tails. I just play along. I've done this long enough to know you just play along with whatever they're saying. You get weird comments coming in on a live stream. You just go with the flow. Well, Ed. Hi, Ed. Thank you for being here, Ed. I truly do appreciate it. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Diana. Hello, Diana. Thank you for being here. Oh, cat tuzzling. Marina. Yes, there's cats. Hello, DL. Someone I know. Hey, DL. Thank you for being here, DL. I truly do appreciate it. You know, they don't seem extremely hungry. Oh my God, Michelle! Oh, I scared the cats. Oh, if y'all don't know, DL, my friend Michelle here, had lost her beautiful cat, Elsa. And we were just talking on the phone right before I came out here that Elsa was missing. And I said, Elsa has not gone far. Your baby's not far from you, Michelle. I knew you'd get her, Michelle. I knew it. Love you, Michelle. Well, hello, Scott Brown. Well, yeah, they do tussle. I do have to keep their food separated to a certain extent. Oh, there's 9. Can you stuff that cat? What are you going to stuff it with? Squeeze up treats and temptations. Memento, if that's what you want to stuff them with. Okay. Yes, DL. She found Elsa. We were just talking on the phone before I came out here, and I'm like, yay! There I knew she didn't go far from you. You can stuff the cat with myself. Well, that sounds uncomfortable for you and the cat. Yes, little Pete, the black cat. There she goes. She's being feisty. Okay, I bought them some canned food tonight because they're normally eating just kibble. But I know, look at them swarm. Cats love canned food way more. So we're going to do this for the reaction. Okay, here we go. Reactions. There we go. Here we go. Oh, I've dropped it on the ground. I don't think they care. Hello. Yes, DL. Yeah, sometimes you do have enough of them. I understand completely. Scott Brown. Yes, they sometimes fight, Scott Brown. I try to spread the food out. There we go. What a day, y'all. What a day. But I feel so much better now that I know Michelle has her beautiful baby back. I knew she had not gone far, Michelle. Hey, Share Bear. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to get some of this nasty, stinky canned food action going on. Oh, but they love it. It might smell nasty to us, but to a cat, oh, it's yummy like chocolate. There y'all go. Here. Y'all have fun with that. There we go. Yep, y'all have fun with that. You know, Michelle, I knew Elsa would not leave you. I knew that, Michelle. Elsa loves you, and she's going to be there with you. So I knew that. She's not going far from you. Look, Moo's here. Should I try to touch Moo? Okay, I'm going to do it, y'all. I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm touching Moo. Oh, nope, I am not touching Moo. It was a thought. It didn't work out. Little Peep. Yes, they are expensive, but I do without to have them. Why do I have so many? Because someone dropped off a wild cat in my yard who had kittens, some of which I could not catch. Then they had kittens, and there is no trap, neuter, and release around here. Yeah, that's just the realities of living in the woods. There is no animal control here. And I knew if I took them to a shelter, they would be destroyed. And if people don't like me having this many, sorry. I can't sit there and watch them be killed. So, yeah, it is expensive, but I'm doing without to take care of them. Well, thank you, Little Peep. I do without. Some days I'm just eating some noodles. I'm literally doing without so they can. Hey, Share Bear, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching 11 videos today. Hey, if you watch half a video, I appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Because when these cats, this cat here and this cat here, had kittens this spring, I knew I had some kittens because I can't touch her, can't get near her. So I went to the vet and I said, "Thank you, Share Bear. I appreciate it. And hello, Sydney Cat." I went to the vet and I said, I got some kittens. And, if I put up a bulletin in the lobby, can we maybe give away some of these kittens? And they said, yeah, there's so many kittens they don't know what to do with them. There's literally that nobody wants. There's kittens that nobody. The shelter is so full. They are refusing kittens. Well, thank you, little peep. That's so kind of you. Yes, Sydney Cat, isn't all of National Park Princess's videos amazing? She shows us things we might, well, I know things I would never see otherwise. And through a unique perspective. So if y'all don't know, go check out National Park Princess and Sydney Cat and Michelle. So I was told, well, the shelters are full. Nobody's adopting cats. And if you take them to a shelter, I don't want to say what's going to happen to them. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but what would happen to them? Well, they wouldn't be here, and they wouldn't be in a happy home. They wouldn't exist. Okay? We all know what happens when kittens go to a full shelter. Nothing good happens, okay? And some of them I cannot pet, y'all. And some of them I can. Some of them run to the house and sleep with me, like Locket and Kaizera come into the house and sleep with me. These two right here, I can't pet. This one, I can't pet. Do I want to see them? Oh, how do you say it? Not get in trouble. They won't be here anymore. They will help them cross the Rainbow Bridge. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be responsible for that, even though I took them there and the people at the shelter would make the decision. We won't take care of them anymore. And they, I couldn't do it. I couldn't just sit there. Of course, the shelter was a long way for me to drive because we do not have animal shelters here. But I knew what a couple of days they give them before the unfortunate incident happens. And no. Hey, be nice. Now, I couldn't do it. Oh, hey, Bruce, you're getting snow. It's either a good thing or a bad thing, however you look at it. Some people hate snow, some people love snow. It just depends on your perspective of the snow. How do you feel about it, Bruce? Well, hey, Michelle. I'm so happy everything worked out for you, Michelle. Truly I am. Oh, it's fine. Okay, you don't mind it. I'm sure it's fine long as you can still drive in it. If the snow was so deep that you couldn't get your car out and go to the store, you know, or if your roof fell in, or if your power lines fell, that's cars going by, y'all, that you would be upset by the snow. You know, like, oh my God, the snow's so heavy, my roof's falling in. Huh? Yes, Michelle, 72 hours, yep. And I was already told that the shelters were so full that, and they're just regular tabby cats, that nobody would probably want them. And so I made the choice. Okay, I'll keep them. Well, hello, Cheerful Cat Room. Thank you for being here today, Cheerful Cat Room. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Shelly Edwards. Thank you for being here. They're tussling over food. But thank you for being here. Sun's going down. It's getting cool. So I have a question. I know that there are a few people here in chat. I don't know if they have the answer to my question. So I'm going to ask a technical gas question. If anyone wants to feel like answering it. Hey, Barton's RV, I know you might know how to answer this question. Because I do have a question, Barton's, about propane tanks. And I know you travel and you probably have propane tanks on your RV. And I have a question. I'm glad you feel better, Michelle. I'm so glad you feel better. Love you so much, Michelle. And love you, Elsa. Give Elsa some pats for me. Barton's, can you answer some propane tank questions for me? Oh, it's getting really cool. Lots of traffic. Okay, Barton's, let me show you what I got. Okay, I have been heating with a little buddy heaters. I have 3 little buddies. Okay, as you know, these tanks are expensive. That's a 4-pack for just under $19. I went and I got this big tank, Barton's. Okay, and this adapter, Barton's, it says that I can take, the cats are helping out, okay? This, right here. But I have to turn this tank on its end. I'm getting cat help. That one end goes into this. I don't have a tube. There's no tube with this. I got this adapter. So I turn this tank without the cat on it on its end, and I can take and refill these tanks. And I got this also a fuel gauge monitor. But I know I take these blue caps off, and one end goes here, and then the end that fills it goes here. I just don't want to blow myself up, y'all. And it just says it's like, it has a big thing that said, not for sale in Canada. What's wrong with it that we can't sell it in Canada? You know. Anyway, so I have been using these for a couple of years. And I thought, I've saw so many people on YouTube. Hey, I love YouTube. YouTube, I love you. Monetize me. That so many people refilling these little ones, because these are if you buy one, it's $5. If you buy two, it's $9.84. They were out of two, and I had to buy this one for like $18.79. Oh, they gotta check it out. They're checking it out. But one end goes into one area, but I know I have to turn this upside down according to the diagram. But this will tell me whether or not it's full. So, I just want to know, am I going to blow myself up? But I just want to try to keep the house warm without paying the butane company $300 every couple of weeks. Well, hello, Leon. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Well, hello, Rosemary. Love you, Rosemary. Thanks for being here. Oh, my goodness. So anyway, if anyone knows anything about the propane connections and how to do it without setting myself on fire, I do, Michelle, I do not want to blow myself up. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Bartons. Yeah, my uncle did that. This was many years ago, before my uncle had dementia really bad. For those of you who do not know, I took care of my uncle for many years, and he would say, no, I'd go buy those little tanks. And he's like, no, you don't have to buy those tanks over and over, because they say most of the cost is in the tanks, not the gas. And he's like, you just need to fill them up. And I don't know what he was using to fill them up. He would buy the big tank like that and something to refill the little ones and hook it up to his little heater. And I didn't even think anything about it. Yeah, I got the little pressure monitor, Bartons. It's like a little thing you can put on there to tell you if it's full or not. I'm pretty handy. Like today, I put oil in the car, cool it in the car, checked all my fluids, fuel system cleaner in the car. I'm not just your little girl baking cookies. Hey, Charity! Thank you for being here. Yeah, they told that the whole directions say that I could fill the 1 gallon tank, like those little green tanks, in a minute. That you can completely fill those tanks in a minute, and that it would be pennies on the dollar from buying those tanks, because when you buy those little green tanks, most of your cost is in paying for those little green tanks. That's right, Michelle. I am not your regular Southern Belle. I know how to do a lot of things on a car because I've had to. Before I didn't, because I was married. I learned things. After my divorce, I learned things. Learned how to take care of myself. Okay, they will only last half as long. Well, that's unfortunate, because now, Barton's RVing, I'm getting them to last 4 hours. Well, yeah, Charity, Miracle is feeling so much better. Miracle was miracling, and we were having a great time today on our morning live stream. But unfortunately, well, I don't want to say unfortunately, I had a friend call me, and they said they were coming over and wanted to talk, and I did end the live stream after only maybe 30 minutes. Barton's, the thing about those tanks, I know they last 4 hours normally. If you turn up on high, they only last 2 hours. And, but they say it's so much cheaper to use that big tank. Michelle, I was happy to be there for you, okay, girl? When you sent me that text saying Elsa was missing, I knew I had to be there for you, Michelle. I couldn't let you sit there and worry. You needed a friend. I know, I've been there, Michelle. Love you so much. Hey, Chris. Thank you for being here, Chris. Hello, So's. Not, I'm sure I'm said that wrong. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We got a lot of traffic this evening. I guess that's people coming home from work. So, I'm going to try it. I don't want to try it tonight. But I have the tank. The tanks are normally like, what they call them, $19.89 or something like that. Call it $20. But because it's an exchange, and because I never actually exchanged the tank, I had to pay twice as much to pay for the tank. It was like around $50-something, and then I had to, but they say next time it'll only be like $20 if I bring in the tank for a refill and exchange that one. It's only $20. But I mean, I'm now spending, if it's a really cold night, a minimum of $10, to turn on my little buddy heaters. Michelle, I appreciate that. I do. That's so kind of you. Okay. All right. Yeah. If I smell something unusual, Bartons, I should not use it. I've got a lot of those tanks. I heated it that way last winter. Unfortunately, our big heater that we have would not spark and light. We have propane or butane gas here, big tank. It's right there behind that bush. But anyway, it's very expensive to use. And I just couldn't get that heater to start. The heater, to replace that heater, about $700. And I'm like, yes, no, okay. And I was like, I got a little buddy heater that I was using in my room. Okay, good to know, Bartons. Good to know. I'll just like try it, see what happens. Yeah. So I was. I'm like, well, I got these little buddy heaters, and I'm like, well, I'll get one for my mother, and I went and got a little buddy to put near her bed, but not close. Yeah, I know not to get close with that heat. They get very hot. And I got a couple of electric heaters, and I think we were very comfortable, but it did cost a lot of money. Oh no, Michelle, you're always there for me, Michelle, and I'm happy to be there for you. Adam, I have to apologize. I couldn't do your live stream last night, Adam. I had a lot of unfortunate circumstances last night. An emergency with my mother that could not be avoided. And I always enjoy your live streams, but I just couldn't do it, Adam. It was circumstances beyond my control. Yeah, I've seen those online Bartons. The whole run the tube from the little buddy. I've watched so many YouTube's videos about them Bartons. New Niffy, thank you for being here, New Niffy. It's always nice to see you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've watched that. They did not have that at our Walmart. I've thought about buying one. I was talking to someone who worked in Walmart today, and they showed me the little connector with the hose that you could just bypass those tanks. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a whirl, see what happens. As you know, Bartons, here in Louisiana, most of the time, our winters are brief. Sometimes we do have the Arctic blast come down. And occasionally we do have that Arctic blast. You know, like, hey, this Arctic blast is dipping south. And you get those times it gets down into the teens. Which I can bundle up and endure it, but I'm thinking about my mother. She's 81, sensitive to the cold, and here's Moo. Here's Moo. Oh, Moo, I just want to show how pretty you are. I touched Moo yesterday while he was sleeping. He didn't know I was there. He says, I didn't know you were there. But anyway, so I got everything I thought that I would need to convert all of this. I got the this gauge that tells me if the tanks are full. This adapter. And this big tank, which I'm only going to do all this outside. And I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll wait and do it tomorrow, maybe. I've never used one of these tanks before. So we'll see what happens. I have these. That'll get us through the night. Okay, let me go to that. Oh, wait, I scrolled too far. Let me scroll back down. Never scroll too far, Bartons. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to do the best I can. I know I have to take that off. I know I have to turn this upside down. And somehow or other connect this and that. Anyway, I'll do it. I'm handy. Y'all. You know, like today I just put, I didn't know anything about cars before I got divorced, y'all. And you know what I did? I learned how to put every fluid in a car. Brake fluid, transmission fluid. If there's a fluid that could go into a car, I learned it. And, you just sit there and you figure it out, But my home before I moved here was totally electric. It was total an electric home. And then I moved here with the butane and the heaters and the butane hot water heater and all that gas and the open flames. And I'm like, I'm not used to that, you know. It makes me jumpy because I'm a jumpy, cautious person, full of anxiety, always trying to do the right thing. Well, thank you, Chris. If you could see what it looks like, Chris, it is so much prettier than it actually is. Hey, Bruce. It was nice talking to you today, Bruce. Thank you all for being here. There they are. Oh, but that glow back there is gorgeous. But normally, if you just turn these in, they are $20. Okay, put the adapter on. Okay, first. Okay. Thank you, Bartons. I appreciate all that. Yeah, I'm just trying to save some money. And, because my uncle refilled these all the time. He's like, why are you buying them repeatedly when you could just refill them? Oh, that's good, Bruce. It's so good to hear that you're feeling better. A lot of good news here. Bruce is feeling better. Oh, new Niffy. I love energy drinks. I had to stop them because I didn't have the money. But they're nice. And Michelle has found Elsa. So it's all working out for everyone. For the most part. Yeah. That's good. The cats are up there. The ones that are shy. Licking the plates. And everything. Yep. Beautiful sunset. Oh, new Niffy? I woke up at 3 in the morning last night. I have been up since 3 in the morning. I woke up at 3 in the morning. My mother was still sitting in her chair watching TV. And I'm like, okay, what is she doing up? I'm like, okay, it's time for bed. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. She's like, okay, I didn't know. I don't know what time it is, so I got my mother into bed. It was already like, try to get her into bed. It was like 3:15 or something like that. And then I'm like, I'm going to go back to sleep. I am. I will sleep again. Okay, Barton's. Oh, that sounds nice. Everyone check out Barton's RVing. He's doing live streams. Check that out. But, yeah. So I got my mother up, got her to bed. So I went back to bed, and I was going to try to go to sleep. And, because we had a difficult night last night, me and my mother. Hey, here's Kaisera. And, she didn't turn her light off in her room. So I went into her room, and she didn't get into bed up and down. She got into her bed crossways with her legs hanging out. And it was a cool night. Not super cold, but cool. And I'm like, oh, no, she's not in bed right. I'm like, come on. Let's spin around. Let's spin around. And she's trying to use a coat for a blanket, even though she had like 8 blankets on her bed. And I'm like, come on, let's spin around. Let's put our legs under the blanket. Come on, let's, that's not the right way to lay in the bed. And I finally got her situated in bed and covered in the blankets. And I couldn't go to sleep for anything. So I've been up since a little after 3. I tell you. Oh, they're going in the cat food bag. There they go. There they are, running around up there. That's a beautiful golden glow back there. I know y'all can't see it, but it's a beautiful golden glow. Yeah, last night was a rough night for me. I did have a lot of firsts last night. Something happened to me last night that has never happened to me before. Well, thank you, Bartons, for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I understand. Do what you need to do. Life took a tricky turn last night. A difficult turn. I did something last night I'd never done before in my life. A very difficult thing I'd never done before. But I did it, and I survived, and, it is what it is. You know what? We do what we have to do. Oh, they're playing. I know it's too dark to see them, but they're playing. The kittens are chasing each other. So cute. So cute. What you see over there, kitty? A doe is close. There's a doe. There's Kazera. You can't even see her anymore. Oh, there goes a doe. Locket. They're all over there. All I'm like, Princess, Shadow, Ethereal. Oh, are we gonna wrestle? Oh, I wish y'all could see that. It's just too dark. There's a kitty wrestling session going on. They are having a good time. Is it windy there, New Niffy? It's been breezy here today. Breezy. Oh, there they go. Oh, there they go. It's just too dark to see anything. I apologize, everyone. I truly do apologize. But there goes the sun going down. Yeah, when I went to get this tank, the guy at Walmart says, "This is heavy, ma'am. You're going to need some help getting out of the car with this. So you pull your car up here and I'll put it in for you and you get home and somebody can take it out." And I'm like, I have no one to help me. So if I can't get it into the car now, there's no one to help me get it out. I told him I'm alone. There's no one to come help. He said, "Okay, ma'am, I'm going to give it to you." And we were holding on to these sides. And he says, "I'm going to let go of it. So you got a hold of it, ma'am?" Ma'am, like I'm 8 billion fracking years old. I'm like, "I've got it." And it was like, I've carried bags of dirt that make that feel like a feather. I'm like, "No, that's not heavy. What you going on about, y'all? That ain't heavy." I'm like, "That's not heavy." And I easily carried it because he told me to pull my car up to the propane exchange. And I'm like, "No, y'all," I'm like, "Yeah, I can carry that to the car. I don't know what y'all talking about." Yeah, it's like they think we're helpless. "Oh, you're gonna need some help, ma'am. Oh, I'm like, yeah. I've loaded big air conditioners, full-size air conditioners into the car. Everything. Like, I've put every fluid that can go into a car. I've loaded big, giant. I've loaded things up in and out of my car that I've watched men load up or carry, and they shook. Their arms shook, and I was able to do it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not your typical girl, y'all. Old Tranquil ain't your typical girl. I'm tough, resilient, and independent. And proud of it. I'm proud of my toughness. I'm like, that tank ain't that heavy. And that guy was like, ma'am, you need to have some help holding on to that tank. Yeah. No, okay. You can't do that. And I'm like, okay, watch me. Watch me. Okay, new Niffy. Have a good time taking care of the kitties. And or for your dinner, whoever's dinner it is. Thank you, new Niffy, for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Yes, the temperature is rapidly dropping and the cats are looking into the bag. Okay, everybody who's here, thank you. It is getting very cold. My hands are getting very numb. Look at the kitties. Y'all can't see them. I'm watching them running around. Yeah, it's getting dark. The sunset is, it's beautiful. I'm going to sit here for a second and enjoy it. Let me check. Chris, let me check. I'll do a check. 50. 50 and dropping quickly, Chris. Rosemary's making cookies. Rosemary, I must know. Cookies are you making? Yeah, Chris, once the sun goes down here, it might have been warm in the daytime, but as you know, we missed that daytime heating, and immediately it gets chilly. Immediately. I could eat a cookie right now. I bought some little mini cupcakes at Walmart today. I haven't opened them yet. My fear is I will eat them all. Oh, sugar cookies. Oh, Rosemary, that sounds absolutely delightful. Are they in different shapes? Like Christmas trees or bales. My mother had Christmas cookie cutouts that when she made sugar cookies. Like she had like a bale, a Santa, I think it was like a Christmas tree, a snowman, and she would make all these little she put frosting on them for whatever the cutout was. Okay, trees, bell. Oh, yes, stars. My mother had stars cutouts too. Yep. And she'd make frosting. She'd buy like plain white frosting, and she put the food coloring in and decorate them like green for the Christmas trees, and I think maybe gold for the bells, and red for the Santa, but she decorated them all, making them pretty. They had to be perfect. And now that's gone, Oh, Rosemary, that sounds delicious. I would love to try them. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah. As I go through what I'm going through with my mother, I just remember back to who she was before this. That's what I do. I think back and I remember what she used to be. Because she's nothing like she used to be. And I remember her as a person. And, Adam, I did as a child. Nothing bad ever happened. All this never eat raw cookie dough because the eggs in it, you're going to get salmonella. Everybody I knew ate raw cookie dough and nothing ever happened. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe they're overcautious now. But it was so good. Raw cookie dough was very tasty. I'm watching the cats play. It's so dark here. Y'all cannot see them. But if I look over here, there's a doe, Kaizera, a couple cats there. They're climbing a tree over there. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that, Chris. Cookie dough ice cream. Yep. It's hard to go wrong with ice cream. Ice cream's always a winner, no matter what you do to it. Here comes another car. Yep, I'm watching cats. Y'all just can't see them. I love ice cream. But I always like the chocolate chip cookie dough that came in that tube. The big tube that you had to cut off the end. I would rather have eaten that raw, I think, than the cookies when I was a kid. And nobody never said, don't eat that cookie dough, it's bad for you. I never heard that. There was no warning labels about the cookie dough. We all just ate it and nothing bad ever happened. Were we lucky or, what? But we all ate it. Every kid I knew ate it. It was the best part, like licking the batter. After they make a cake or something, and there's like something on the beaters, the mixer beaters, and you want to lick those. Oh my God, that was so good. And like cleaning the sides of the bowl before they bake something. It was so good. But I do love anything sweet. I got some of those, they're not great. Pre-made mini cupcakes, cookie and cream cupcakes. Today, you know what I'm going to do? Because I've been up since 3. Going to fall asleep, wake up in the middle of the night, and eat those cupcakes like I did with some cookies last night. I was like 4 in the morning eating cheap Walmart cookies in my bed. Oh, peanut butter balls sounds heavenly. I love those. Who here in chat has ever heard of Martha Washington candy? There's a few people here in chat. I want to hear your comments. Who here knows what Martha Washington candy is? It's delightful. Very delightful. Is it a southern thing, or is it something the rest of the country knows about? Okay, Share Bear. Yes, it is delicious. It's you take a confection of, I don't know. It's got a lot of confectioner's sugar and other things, and you make like a white, sweet, soft dough. I mean, if you call it a dough, like a little like a cookie. You're about to and pecans and all these sweet things, and you roll out into a ball. First you mix it all together, roll it into a ball, and you chill it. It's so sweet and heavenly. That's what my mother-in-law called it, Martha Washington. And then once it's chilled, you melt some milk chocolate. You take a toothpick and you shove in that white frozen ball, and you dip it into that hot molten milk chocolate, and then you put it on a pan, has a wax paper on the bottom, and then you put that in the refrigerator and let it all chill, and then you take the toothpicks out. It is delicious. I think there might be coconut in it, Shelley. Maybe there is coconut. I don't remember the recipe. I do remember right before me and my husband got married, my mother-in-law made it, and she gave my husband the recipe, and it said, you know, you gotta mix it with the spoon. And my husband said, no, let's put a mixer in there, that's quicker. And he put that mixer, electric mixer, in that bowl of that stuff, and it slung it all over the house, all over the whole entire kitchen, on the walls, the ceiling, the floors. He put that beater into it, and he's like, well, I see now why they say use a spoon. It made the biggest mess. Well, thank you, Chris, thank you. I didn't know if that was something my mother-in-law made up, or if there was actually something called Martha Washington candy. But I know it had pecans or maybe some kind of nuts. It was white, and a lot of other things in it, and you dip it in chocolate. Yeah, but it's so good. Very tasty. If you don't like super sweet things, you shouldn't eat it. But it's like the equivalent of, she also made peanut butter balls. And she would always make a tin of different kinds of candy for everyone at Christmas, and put them in the tins, and everybody would get some of the candy. And that was like one of her gifts to us. One of the few good memories I have of Christmas while being married. It's not all bad. I mean, yeah, I do have the bad memories, but I had the good memories of the candy and things like that. Notification, 15%, and it didn't turn off automatically, because as soon as I get the notification, it turns off. But it just didn't. I guess I got it good and charged. Anyway. Oh yeah, butterscotch thing. Oh, they're good. I've never heard it with root beer though, Chris. I've heard like you put the butterscotch and melt it over those things, yeah. Yeah, like they call them something, broomstick, something, I don't know. Yeah, so good. I would love some of your cookies, Rosemary. I would love it. Anyway, this phone's going to shut down any minute. I cannot go hardly an hour anymore. At least I got the chance to say goodbye before it cut me off. It makes me feel so rude, everyone, if I'm talking and it just cuts us off. And, my battery is what it is. The phone is what it is. And I am with what I have. But I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And, it's going to shut down any second now. Plus, it's dark. Plus, my hands are cold. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of it with me. It means more than words can say. And, I love y'all, and I hope y'all all have a great evening. And if y'all have time, go check out some of my videos. I got one of Miracle running on his sore leg. Adam, you might want to watch Miracle running on his sore leg. He did pretty good. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm going inside now. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Love y'all. Bye-bye.